Siren head. Quite possibly the creepiest character I'll be drawing ever. If you've been enjoying my bonus lessons, then I need everyone to watch my videos and smash that like button. So let's sound the alarm and draw Siren head. Now the design of this character is quite unique, so we're going to start this lesson a little bit differently. We're going to start in the center of our page with the upper chest. Let's start right in the middle with a point. From here I'm going to curve up and then out towards the left. Go back to the center, we'll curve up and out towards the right. Now from here we're going to draw the outside edge of the neck going all the way up towards the top of the head. We'll start above the chest and draw a curve going out towards the left. We'll pull that back in. Now we want to bend this back around. So starting up here, blend to a curve going back over towards the left. Now we're going to draw the first siren over on the left side. So let's start at the very top. We're going to draw an oval. Going all the way around towards the bottom. And then we'll pull that back up towards the top. And then from the top of the oval, we're going to curve down and then in behind this line. So start at the very top, come down, and pull that in. Now from the bottom, we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to go up and then in. Now from the top of the sign, we're going to move over towards the left. We're going to curve out and then back over towards the right. And then we'll work our way back down. Come down, out towards the right. It's going to follow that same curve coming around and then back out towards the right. And then we'll draw the second siren over on the right side. We're going to draw that same sized oval just up here. We're going to start at the very top, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back towards the top. And then again, from the top of the oval, we curve down and then in, and then from the bottom, we'll go up and in. Now we're going to draw the wrinkled skin going around the side of the neck. Let's start underneath the siren on the left side, come down, then in behind, go to the right, go out, and then down. Let's go over towards the left side, and curve out, and then pull that in, step down, and we'll do that again, going out, and then in. And then we'll move to the right side along the bottom, come down, and then bend that in, step down, curve out, and then in, and then we'll add one shorter curve along the bottom. Now let's move back up and add some detail to the siren. We're going to start at the very top of our oval, we're going to curve out towards the left, come down, and just pull that in towards the bottom of the oval. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the very top, curve out towards the right, and then back in. I'm also going to add a fold on the outside of the siren. Starting from the top, we're going to follow that same curve of the oval, going around. Now we're going to add some large fangs on the inside of the siren. Let's start with the top row, starting from the right side, curve out and then down. Now from here I'm going to curve up, round at the top, and then pull that back down on the inside. Let's layer another one in behind. Starting on the side, curve out and down, go out, up, and then pull that back in, and do that one more time. Now we're going to move down to the bottom and add two going up. Starting from the outside, going up, going out, down, and then pulling that back up. We'll add one more. Starting from the side, go out and up, round out the side of the fang, and then pull that up underneath. And then from the top fang, we're going to curve in and then down. Let's fill the inside of the mouth in black. Now we want to do the same thing on the right side. So we'll start on the left side of the oval, curve out and then down, go up, round up the fang, and then come back down. We'll add two more. And then we'll add two pointing up along the bottom, starting from the outside. We'll tuck one more in behind. And then we'll draw the outside edge of the mouth, starting underneath the top fang, curve in and then down. and it will fill the inside of the mouth in black. Now let's move down and draw on the rib cage. We're going to line up at the top of the chest over on the left, curve out, in, and then up. Let's go over towards the right side and do the same thing. Going out, pull that in, and then hook that up. Now layer the rib cage underneath. Stepping down, curve out, in, and then up. And then we'll add one more along the bottom. We're just going to pull this up towards the middle. I'm also going to add a fold along the top of the rib cage. Starting on the left, we curve down and then in on both sides. Let's move in and draw on the side of the body. Starting underneath the rib cage on the left, curve in and then out with a short line on both sides. And then we'll overlap the hips. Starting on the left, we'll step in, curve up, and then hook that down. Let's add some wrinkles along the inside of the body. Starting on the left, underneath the rib cage, curve in and then down. Now from the center, we draw a straight line going up, and then on the right, underneath the rib cage, go in and down. Now we're going to continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve, from left to right, going up and then down. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center, draw the inside of the leg. Step over towards the left side, curve out, and then down with a short line. Now we're going to separate the upper and lower legs. So let's start on the left side. We're going to round up the knee and then go back up. Let's go back up to the hip. I'm going to curve this down and then aiming towards that point on the inside. And we'll tuck the leg in underneath the hip. Starting on the left, curve in and back out. We want to leave a little overlap on the top. Now we're going to draw on the lower leg. Starting on the inside of the leg on the left, curve in and then out. Now we're going to round out the leg and then come down towards the heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, I'm going to curve down and then up on both sides. Now I'm going to add some claws on the outside of the feet. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve out and then down. Now from here, I'm going to go all the way up toward the top of the claw and then pull that back down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out and then hooking that down. Go up toward the top and then back down. And then we'll layer two more claws in behind. Starting on the side, curve out and down, go up, and we'll just tuck that in behind. Let's do that one more time. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. And then from the top of the last claw, we're going to curve the foot going up, and we're going to pull that down, aiming towards the heel. And the same thing on the right. Now we're going to go back up to the knee and draw on the outside of the leg. Let's start on the left side. We're going to curve out and then hook that back in. And we're going to blend into a curve going back out, in behind the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving around and then in. And then we'll come down and then back out, in behind the foot. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the shoulders first. Starting on the left side, underneath the neck, curve down and then up. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll round out the shoulder. Going around and then hooking that back in. And then we'll draw the top half of the arm. Starting underneath the shoulder, we're going to step out, curve down and then out. Now I'm going to round out the elbow, going around and then back up. And then from the inside of the arm, we go straight up with an angled line, and then pull that in behind the side of the body. Now let's draw on the forearm. Starting from the inside edge of the left arm, curve in and then out. And round this out and then come down towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in and out. We'll round this out and then come down. Now I'm going to add the thumb from the wrist. Starting here, we're going to curve in and then down towards a point. Now I'm going to taper that back up so it gets wider as it goes up towards the hand. And then we'll add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the top of the thumb, curve down, then hook that in, and then we'll taper that back up towards the top. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add 2 more fingers on either side. Now this third finger is going to go all the way up, and we'll pull that in towards the wrist. Now from the wrist, we're going to go straight up with an angled line towards the elbow. We're going to bend that out, round out the elbow, and then pull that in behind the top arm. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up with an angled line. Now at the top, we're just going to bend this out, round out the elbow, and then pull that back in. And that's pretty much it. There's Siren Head. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.